Is what they won't tell you that we need to pay attention to. Is what they're quiet about that we need to pay attention to. All the distractions that are out there, from the real protests or the fake protests. ICE in Charlotte, ICE in California, ICE in Chicago, is what they won't tell you. So let's get all of these different things to plant chaos out here. So everybody is focused on that. Everybody is outraged on that, while we sneak in the back door our real agenda. Yeah, we're going to get rid of the illegals because we don't need them now. We done used them up. We don't need them now. We got AI. We got robotics. We don't need the illegals. So we need to round them up. We need to get them out here. First of all, they let them in. This is not a right or a left. This is a both situation. The right and the left are working together. And people say they couldn't work together. They're working together in tandem. I let all the immigrants in or illegals in. I round them up. You let them in and I round them up. And everybody's going to pay attention to the fact that we have ICE on the street, breaking windows, arresting people. Nobody's going to pay attention to the fact that we are about to control every single thing they do. They're hurting us. We are cattle. They are hurting us. They put something out there because they know that we will pay attention to that and forget all about what's going on over here. Meanwhile, the advancements in AI are so out there that I would say you can't make it up, but you can, because they showed it to us in movies. They showed it to us. They even tell us, but we don't pay attention to it because it's not salacious.
Is AI going to be taking your job? That's one of the most asked questions this year. Our next report delves into how AI and robots could be transforming several sectors around the world. Are robots now coming for blue-collar jobs as well, from warehouses to factories? Is this the age of robots, and is the age of human labor collapsing? Take a look.
One, we ain't got to pay these robots. We ain't got to worry about them calling out. We ain't got to hear no excuses from how the babysitter canceled. I can't come into work today. Oh, I got the flu. I don't feel good. Oh, and I ain't got to give you no benefits either. Yeah, we're going to get rid of y'all. And we're going to get rid of y'all real quick. Now, we're going to leave a few people standing around like you see right here, because somebody got to monitor the robots. Hopefully they don't get out of line and take over, start thinking for themselves. God forbid they start doing that, right?
They work 24 hours.
You hear that? They work 24 hours. Can you work 24 hours? Can y'all work 24 hours without a break? Without having to sit down, without having to go smoke a cigarette, without having to drink some coffee? Can you do it?
They never sleep. They don't take breaks. They don't unionize.
You heard that? They don't unionize. Starbucks, they don't unionize. Y'all baristas might be robots next. Y'all love y'all Starbucks. Y'all human. The ability to be a human and the ability to interact and learn from people and have expressions, those things are going to be a thing of the past It's going to come a time in the future where we're going to look back and go, remember when? Remember when? We're taking a lot of things for granted, and we're paying attention to everything but what they are doing to the people. They are taking jobs. So you can't say the illegals took my job. Get them out of here. No. These robots gonna take your job.
And Amazon just decided they are better than you. 600,000 workers gone by 2033. According to reports, by 2027, Amazon will eliminate 160,000 jobs. And
in case you didn't understand what he said, by January, 160 jobs gonna be gone. And they're going to get rid of even more jobs than that. Give them a minute. Give them a second. It's coming. It's not just going to be Amazon. It's not.
How I know I'm in hell right now. There's a driverless damn car, nobody in the car, with a billboard that says, humans are so 2023. Hire an AI. This is a real-life billboard in San Francisco, California.
Remember, I just said, remember when? Humans are so 2023. A billboard in your face. I'm trying to tell you. It's not like they're hiding this from us. They just know we're so busy and consumed with our own silly lives, in their opinions, that we're not even going to pay attention to this. You know,
we got rampant homelessness, a fentanyl crisis. Nobody can afford housing. But wait, your employee needs rest? Wait, healthcare? They need to eat lunch? That is so 2023. Humans are so 2023. What are you, an idiot? Hire an AI.
I'm trying to tell you.
Is Amazon replacing their employees with robots? Amazon is testing humanoid robots in its U.S. warehouses. This robot is called Digit. Labor critics say this is just another ruthless attempt by Amazon to get rid of human jobs, but Amazon shot back that it never envisions a future where humans don't work in its fulfillment centers. Is Amazon replacing their employees with...
Guys, would you really replace a woman with a robot? And ladies, how do you feel about this?
Well, I can tell you right now, guys are going to say yes. If she looked like that, I'm going to replace my wife tomorrow. I'm going to replace my girlfriend tomorrow. Guess what? They're not going to talk back until they do. Y'all, we playing with stuff we don't need to be playing with. To me, it's all demonic. It really, really is. And let's see what these comments over here say. Somebody said, was that film with Megan Fox? Exactly. They tell us in the movies what they're doing, but they put it in entertainment. They make it look fun. They make it look like a good thing. Oh, well, we're just going to place these robots in your home. They'll help you with your housework. Meanwhile, they're monitoring your daily activities. But we're so, I don't know what to say about us as a human race. We will destroy ourselves for convenience. We will. We will destroy ourselves for convenience.
Ah, you are home. It is about time.
Isaac, what are you doing?
I am awaiting my dinner. This has caused me to become displeased.
You don't eat. And what the hell are you wearing? Is that underwear?
Affirmative.
I thought we were going out tonight. I was looking forward to trying that butter cake at Muska's.
The last thing you need is more dessert.
Excuse me?
Listen, these robots, now that's just out of fun, but still.
China just crossed a line the entire world should be talking about, and somehow, nobody is. They've officially deployed an army of humanoid robots into their car factories. Not robot arms, not automation, actual...
I have the video. If I don't know if he's going to show it because I haven't seen this, but I have the video. That's what sparked this whole video that I'm doing right now, because this is straight out of I Am Legend. No, not I Am Legend. The one with Will Smith and the robots. It might be I Am Legend. I don't know. Either way, this is some creepy stuff. And if you think it's just for their automotive plant facility, what happens when they deploy these robots for wars? They're so advanced over us, is crazy.
Humanoid workers, hundreds of them, standing in perfect rows, swapping their own batteries, working 24/7, never stopping. It looks like iRobot. It looks like an actual
There it is,
movie,
iRobot.
but it's real, and it's already happening. These robots are replacing human workers at the
Although we could turn into I Am Legend after these iRobots.
biggest manufacturers in China. They don't eat, they don't sleep, they don't strike, they don't need breaks, and they can learn new tasks just by being taught, the same way you train a person. China already produces more industrial robots than the rest of the world combined, and now they're moving to phase 2, replace the workforce at scale. Why does this matter? Because this isn't automation. This is Beijing trying to corner the entire global supply chain with a workforce that never gets tired, never gets paid, never stops. And they want breakthrough development across all major industries by 2027. If this works, China's manufacturing advantage doesn't just double, it becomes untouchable. This isn't just innovation.
And then what happens to the US dollar? It crumbles. So prepare for our dollar, which really don't mean much now, to mean absolutely nothing. That's why everything is so fast forward. They're in warp speed with trying to get the digital ID everywhere and forcing it in the UK. It will be mandatory here in the United States. You mark my words. Apple already has introduced it into airports, etc. It will become mandatory. It will be how they track you. It will be how they know how much money you have, what you're buying. All these nice little shopping carts. I see the comments from a shopping cart video. Well, this just makes it so much easier for me to just keep track of everything. People don't want to do nothing for themselves. This is how we get in the world of trouble that we end up in, because we want to take the easy road every single time, not realizing they are replacing people. They will replace you.
This is a what the fuck moment for the future of work, the economy, and global power. Robots replacing humans isn't just hypothetical anymore. It's happening right now, and it's happening in China first. China just crossed.
And he just said it. The key word is power. The rush, the warp speed for everything is because they know that power comes with this. The first one to it, the first one that makes it, you're empowered. Everybody is coming to you for everything. You now have robots that change their own batteries. They don't even need a person to come in and do it for them. They change their own. And the way they rolled this out, they made it look like a movie. They made it looked fake, but this is real. This is not an AI video that I'm about to show you. And when I tell you, if you think this is not going to happen here in the United States, it is, because they're already working on their own version. It's just China is beating everybody to it. Russia rolled out their robot. Thankfully, their robot fell flat, literally on its face. Became a meme, looked like a drunk Russian guy walking. China has been unveiling robots left and right. And this company that they're with now, OMG, they are leaving the US behind. But the US is not done. They have their plans too. That's why they have this organized chaos going on now. So we're all paying attention to that. And yes, I show it to you as well, the stuff that's happening with ICE, etc. But I always try to bring it back to this is a distraction. Know what's happening around you. Yes, stay aware of your environment, but also know what's happening outside of the US. There are bigger things in play, and it will affect us. It will affect us. Hold on. I hate how they changed this StreamYard up, but let me show you this video. Make sure I'm small in it because I want you to see. This is crazy. Okay, so this says chilling moment, humanoid Chinese robot army. And that's what it is, an army. Marches for first mass delivery of futuristic machines coming for your jobs. These robots could spell the end of factory jobs designed to work nonstop and uninterrupted. So you ain't got to worry about, oh, my stuff being made in China. But it's slave labor. Okay, we're going to get rid of the people. It's robots. Now what you got to say? And we're going to work them 24/7. You think people not going to pay China for this to be in their country? That they're not going to start bowing down to China now? They're not going to have China up here and the US down here? You better think again. Let's check it out. Back it up. Come on now. There we go. What does that scene remind you of? Please tell me, what does that scene remind you of? I, Robot, when they were on that hill and they walked into those containers. Get why they're walking into those containers. Because they're going to ship them things out to God knows where, to do God knows what. We don't know what kind of programming they have in that. We can only assume what kind of programming they have in that. Y'all, it's getting crazy. And then they're making the robots so doggone realistic. It's just insane. Now check this one out. These are robots. Commercial. I have to take the sound off of that because I have no idea if I'll get copyright for that. This is a wolf, they call it a robot wolf. Has machine gun on top of it. This is to help fight the ground wars. This is China. Y'all, I'm telling you, look outside your neighborhoods. Don't just look at what's going on in your neighborhood. ICE is here and ICE is doing that. Yeah, that's fine. Not fine, but at the same time, it's all a distraction and is set in play by the Democrats and the Republicans. Okay? The Democrats and the Republicans. They got a playbook. They have a playbook. Let's go back to here.
We will have our robot becoming less metal.
When you start having truck drivers and taxi drivers and Uber drivers completely out of a job because the robot's doing it for them, it's going to cause riots. It's going to cause civil unrest because you have all these people who have been displaced and don't have any retraining. The entire retraining of people has proven to be a complete failure.
Yeah, but what are you going to retrain them to do? You can't retrain them to do anything else.
Yeah, about 1 to 3% of the people actually get retrained and get hired by a company. But the fact of the matter is, number one, who's going to hire an old person who just learned how to code compared to like a 25-year-old? And secondly, when the coders are out of jobs because ChatGPT can do the job easily, there are no jobs. So what are you going to retrain someone to do? There's nothing to do. And that
this is where government control comes into play, and how they want to leave you with less. So if I get everybody on this digital ID mandatory, yes, it's free. It's going to make your life easier. But when they start telling you, you can't go shop in this grocery store, or you've already bought this, you can't buy any more of that. You can't go to work. One, you don't have a job because they have already replaced you. Now you are reliant on who? Who becomes your God? This is spiritual warfare. They are creating a digital God. No need for any human experience.
That's why, I'm a big proponent of something, and, Elon Musk and Andrew Yang have talked about this, is something about universal basic income. So essentially, if these robots never have to sleep, never have to eat, never take a break, aren't going to sue the company, there's no sexual harassment, they don't stop, they don't come into work and because they had a fight with a girlfriend and they're less efficient, they're always 100% efficient unless they don't break down. With all this extra revenue that the robots are going to create, why not siphon that sum to the people? Unless you get rid of the entire monetary system, but then what do you replace it with? So there's all these things that we're going to have to try to figure out in the next 5 to 10 years, but it's coming. There's no stopping. It's like a tsunami wave that's about to hit us. And people really, they're still asleep to this fact. They hear AI, they see the Boston robotic dogs and, oh, that's crazy, it's coming. But no, it's here. And once we get when you start having truck drivers and taxi drivers and
wake up. It is time for us to wake up.
We will have our robot.
AI is revolutionizing the farming industry, but the problem is it's replacing humans. This, for example, is the laser weeder from Carbon Robotics. It can run 24 hours a day all by itself without needing to take breaks, eat food, or drink water. It uses a highly sophisticated AI laser-based system, which kills thousands of weeds with sub-millimeter accuracy at the meristem before they start competing with water, nutrients, and sunlight. So not only would farmers get the all-important organic label, because there's no need to spray herbicides and chemicals, but you also don't disturb the soil by weeding mechanically. Only problem is they were both jobs that humans would normally get paid to do. Or how about this one? The drone fruit pickers from Tevel Aerobotics. These autonomous robots also run 24/7 and use cutting-edge AI, computer vision, and machine learning algorithms to not only pick the fruits when they're perfectly ripe, but also their harvesting technique lowers the amount of bruise.
Again, who are the people that do this type of work now? Usually it's the migrants, is the illegals that they're getting rid of because we don't need them anymore. Y'all see how this is all tying together? They know we're not going to do it. And it was okay while it was okay for the migrants to do it, for the illegals to do it. But now we have advanced and we don't need them. So we have to get rid of them. We have to round them up and we have to get rid of them. And in essence, you're pretty much getting rid of the farmer, because if they can't afford this kind of equipment, then what? Their farm shuts down. There will be less farms.
What is your prediction for the year 2027?
So we're looking at a world where we have levels of unemployment we've never seen before. We're probably looking at AGI as predicted by prediction markets and tops of the labs.
So we'd have artificial general intelligence by 2027. And how would that make the world different to how it is now?
So if you have this concept of a drop-in employee, you have free labor, physical and cognitive, trillions of dollars of it. It makes no sense to hire humans for most jobs. If I can just get, a $20 subscription or a free model to do what an employee does, first, anything on a computer will be automated. And next, I think humanoid robots are maybe 5 years behind. So in 5 years, all the physical labor can also be automated. So we're looking at a world where we have levels of unemployment we've never seen before. I'm not talking about 10% unemployment.
Unemployment, homelessness, crime. Listen, you will fall down a rabbit hole, and I'm in the rabbit hole now. So y'all stay with me, because I don't know where it's going. I just know it is all adding up to control. The less we have, the more they can control us. This is what people are missing. We're seeing the convenience of the shopping cart that we can scan our things and no need to interact with the cashier who now has lost her job or his job. That's what we're seeing on the outside. But what they're seeing is more revenue for them because they don't have to pay that cashier now. And they're seeing exactly what it is you're buying. And then they can control you with this digital ID because it's all linked to your bank. They can shut that down. We are dependent on them. Again, and I know I keep saying this, but it's just so reminiscent of almost every movie I've seen, whether it's Hunger Games, this whole iRobot. I mean, it's just ridiculous. People are not seeing it though. They just see convenience. They see easy.
Which is scary, but 99%.
What is your prediction for the year 2020?
We now know that robots are simply machines that do what they're told to do, but they replace human beings. It's not that they kill them, but they kill their jobs. They'll create more jobs than they kill, but they'll be different jobs. And the people whose jobs are lost may not easily be educable, there it is, into new jobs. So that we are going to have to accept an important role, society as a whole, in making sure that the transition period from the pre-robotic technology to the post-robotic technology is as painless as possible. We have to make sure that people aren't treated as though they're used up dish rags.
Amazon is quietly training bipedal robots to walk packages right up to your front door. According to an exclusive report from The Information, Amazon has constructed a full-scale indoor obstacle course where humanoid robots are being put to the test, not in simulation, not in a lab, but in an environment that mimics the real world, with all its chaos, curves, and unpredictability. This isn't some random experiment either. These robots are being evaluated as potential future delivery workers. The ultimate vision is this: humanoid robots will ride inside Amazon's electric Rivian vans, hop out when they reach your home, and autonomously walk up to your front door to complete the last leg of the delivery process. That final few meters, the so-called last 50 feet, have always been the toughest part to automate. And now, Amazon believes humanoid robots may be the answer. Amazon is quietly training bipedal robots.
Yeah, it's happening. Y'all think this is down the road. It's happening now. So y'all definitely get in the comments and let me know what you think, because this is all new territory we're on right now. But don't lose sight, don't lose faith, but don't lose sight of what what's happening. And what's happening is power and control. No matter what we're talking about on a daily basis, because things change up every day. That's why my videos are different every day. It all rolls back to power and control. And we, the little people, do not have that control. And what little control we do have, they are trying to strip it away from us. Hit the like, share the video, comment down below. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Peace, love, and light. Thanks for being here on TOMMYBITES Homestead.